Hello, my name is Rio Garten, and I will be discussing the current issues involved with animals contained in zoos and what zoos can do to become a better and healthier place for the animals to be. Zoos have been around for a long time, and as a kid, I always had a great time visiting them and getting to see animals that I wouldn't normally get to see, including some very rare ones. But as I grew older, I began to realize that some of these animals are not supposed to be there. I learned they were captured and brought there, or bred and raised in captivity. Lots of the animals do not seem happy, and the zoo became a little bit darker. The common zoo patrons are beginning to feel the same way. The beliefs and values held by zoos are misconstrued and need to be reevaluated. Backlash against zoos and the improper habitat sizes they present for some of the animals has made the people question what the reason is for the zoo to even exist. Their answer is always the same. Zoos teach and inform people about the exotic animals held there. Is this really true, though? There are much better ways to teach about something than enslaving it and watching it from a distance. So what can be done to create a more positive environment that can still teach us about wild animals? They're called animal sanctuaries, and they provide shelter and help to animals that are actually in need, rather than capturing them and forcing them to stay against their will. Not only do they teach about the animals themselves, but how to respect them. Lessons are learned from both the patrons and the animals. Patrons learn about the animals and how to respect and appreciate them, and the animals hopefully learn that people are not there to harm them, and we can strive to better coexist. It will not be easy for zoos to drop everything and convert into a sanctuary. It would require them to release almost their entire animal inventory and then to completely recreate themselves. But there are smaller steps to take that would at least be helping their image and moving them in the right direction. There needs to be enforced sized regulations on the habitat sizes for specific animals that should be determined by an expert on that one specific animal. This will at least create a more welcoming environment for that animal and should promote happiness. In recent years, people have been less impressed with how the animals appear in the zoos. There's a growing desire to visit animal sanctuaries over zoos. And zoos' attendance rates may still be slowly increasing, but that is only because there's still so many of them and not a lot of sanctuaries. Some zoos have already begun to make changes to create better habitats, which is a step in the right direction, and it's only a matter of time until more zoos must hop on board if they want to stay in business. With momentum in that direction, a transition into sanctuaries will seem a lot easier. It's the attitudes of the people within the zoos and within the sanctuaries that will make all of the difference. At the moment, zoos desire to make a profit, and that is where some of their values fall. Whereas in animal sanctuaries, they hope that one day their jobs won't even exist, because no more animals will need their help. That is unrealistic, but it's the thought that matters. Animals will always be in need of our help. It's about the protection, care, and teaching of animals, not for the entertainment of people. Should zoos be able to convert into animal sanctuaries, they will receive positive feedback from tourists out of town and their own community. People don't want to stare at something that unhappily lumbers around all day, but people do like to feel like they're helping or making a difference. When they go to an animal sanctuary, that's exactly what you're doing. So it creates a positive image for the zoo, a more enlightening experience for the patrons, and a safer, more fulfilling life for the animals being helped. Everybody wins. Thank you.